everybody, welcome to my channel. I'm Mucker671. I hope you're all doing well. So this will be my third trip down the Thames, up the Thames, depending how you look at it. I'm at Shepperton Weir. I'm going to try and go up the River Way a little bit, which is there, and up to the other weir basically, and maybe that way. If you look at my videos online, you'll see some really highly detailed videos of the area, all the free fishing on the River Thames. Got more to come around the country as well, a bit on the River Test, and I'm going to expand on that. But I'm up the River Thames looking for barbel and chub today, so fingers crossed. But the difference is that so yeah, I'm in my belly boat. I'll fill you in again on it. I normally sort of, I leave all the links and everything in the description below for it. It's quite a nice belly boat, 2.1 metres, to lpb.eu. It's the Jumbo NPXL. I've got what is that? That's the Minkota SC, Sierra, whatever C is, yeah, Charlie. It's a Sierra Charlie, so it's saltwater compatible, this one. 60 amp hour battery on board. 16.8 volts, so it's quite powerful. You know, it's built for the sea for me, really. I do a lot of sea fishing in the harbours, and I've done a bit of deep sea fishing, as a lot of my subscribers will know. While we're at that, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe notification as we go on. If you like what you see, hitting the like is the most important thing. It's so easy to do, and it's really helpful, you know, really helps the channel. But I've been going on about all this free fishing over the years, and I have got to now put my money where my mouth is, haven't I? So I'll go through the baits and rig and everything, and we'll go from there. But it's boiling hot, 30 degrees today, 33 degrees tomorrow, so I need to get in the water right now. Here we go. There's the Slipway, by the way, nice and easy. I'm parked just here, literally. My better half, I can see her. She's about 6 metres away. It's so lovely. I can drop my stuff off and just jump in and off I go. So it makes all the difference. Just drag this out. Sit down in my armchair. Right, off we go. In theory, I'm going to go up there. There's a little outflow. There's a barbel spot underneath that tree. I'm going to try and head for. This chap's leaving the weir pool. There's a deep hole there. We've got a chap on the sandbar that I want to go and stand on later when my back hurts. So I'll be standing in the water behind his boat, basically. There's sort of lilies and bits and pieces around this edge, which would be nice just to pick out a few roach, that type of thing, but I don't have that sort of tackle on me today. I do want to sort of attempt to do that if I can, but just to show you. But also, if you've seen my videos, I've got all this marked out from like a drone view, and I've marked out all over the water all the different spots. Well, where you've got the Weybridge building there, just opposite is a massive sandbar shelf that goes off, and then it drops down deep into this channel. You get loads and loads of bream there, and the odd barbel, chub, that type of thing. So I'll probably head for that if I can. So we'll see. We'll just head down the river now. We'll see what happens. Well, it does look ripe for the picking here. It looks really ripe for the picking at the moment just here. So I might drift down and just throw a bait under that. Yeah, throw a bait under that bush there, look. Wish me luck, everybody. There we go. I didn't think it looked right. Hiya. Yeah. There we go. I'll show you my setup again. It's the same as the last couple of days. Real simple setup. It's a running boom, so I'll pop my lead on now just to show you. It's like I said earlier, it's 28 degrees at the moment, coming up to 29 degrees. They reckon it could be up to 33 tomorrow. I can't see, I haven't got my glasses on. Hold on, give me a sec, I'm an old man. Hang on. Yeah, I am an old man. I'm going mad. God, you wouldn't want me serving your food, would you? Right, okay. There we go. Right, so just a standard running lead, believe it or not, but it's got under pressure, so I've put a little bit of shrink tube here, so then what happens, it pinches, it actually pinches, I'll show you again, sorry, I wasn't concentrating. It pinches your hook length, so it's like a semi-bolt rig really. It's like, you know, it's got a little bit of pressure to it, but it will be a running lead, so it's safe as well, which is nice. Just down to a fluorocarbon trace, £10, £12 main line. But the main trick, which I said before, you know, this is not working at the moment. The River Thames is fishing not so good at the moment because of this heat wave that we're having. It's absolutely, well, it's so slow, it's unbelievable. I've never known it this slow. This is my third full day out. It'll be a full day. Oh, full day for me out, and I have only had one decent bream. So there we go. That's what we're after. Takes a little while, but after a little while you start to find the spot for everything, you know, and then you don't have to go back there again. Oh. Okay. So we're back on the magical juice, the paste. Now this paste here, this is the paste that I froze before I came on this side here. Can you see? I've divided the two. One of them has got, it's got a bit of green in it here, can you see? This bit here, that's my old paste from the last few days, so this is brand new paste today. It's got a bit of betaine mix in it. I've just changed it up a little bit, just added betaine, same method mix, high oil trout pellet, 3mm trout pellet, blended really fine, and then just a little bit of ground bait put in, tiny little bit, 1/5 the amount of grab compared to the trout pellet, just to sort of help the high oil pellet sort of break down in the water a bit quicker, because sometimes you can sort of put a piece of paste on it and it will last all day. You know, I've done it where I've literally cast twice and had the paste still on at the end of the day. So, but I'm going to give this new stuff a go. As you can see, this is all you need. That much has done me 2 days, nearly 3 days fishing. So 2 pints, a pint and a half, plus a bit of method mix or something sticky in there, and just a bit around your hook. So this is a test for this one. It's a brand new one for me, so I hope I got the mix right. I'll know straight away. If it is soft, like I've explained in all my other videos, if it is a bit soft and you're not finding it staying on the hook very well, just make sure you don't have too much paste around the hook, because that breaks the top of the bait, which is the first thing to hit the water up after the weight. So it needs to be clean so you can get a streamlined head on it. Look, here we go. Compress it as much as you can, get it nice and smooth like that, and in a second, well, in fact, while you wait, you pop it in the water. All the time it's in the water, it's getting harder because the fats are congealing as it's getting colder, so it gets tighter around your rig, you know. So here we go. Hope you can see. Give me a mo, won't you, just to get my head around it. I keep forgetting that I've got my head cam on and I have to sort of look down a bit further than normal. But a second most important thing again with paste on the weight is the weight. It's always the bottom of the weight, normally towards the bottom anyway, a little bit on the side, but that's what you want, smooth, because when you cast, like I said before, the weight hits the water first, goes out, splash. This then follows it down that way. So you want that bit to be nice and streamlined. It doesn't matter so much about that, but you want the whole lot to be streamlined, or else you'll start knocking bits of paste off as it hits the water, you know. So right, I need to do my clutch and everything, have a good look round. There's that. Okay, let's keep that in the water for a little bit. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to plop one just under that tree there. There's a gravel bar here. when there's decent amount of tide, there's a gravel bar just there, and you get some nice barbel out of there. So let's give that a go. Let's give that a go. Right, wish me luck, everybody. I'm absolutely desperate to do this, to get something for you on camera. Absolutely desperate. You know, I've been saying all these years with all my videos, free fishing vids and everything, oh, this, that and the other, and I was, you know, come down here to sort of put my money where my mouth is. But if you know the Thames, you know that it's never easy. Well, I say that, it can be fairly easy sometimes, especially for bream. My God, it's crazy for bream, you know. You can come down here and catch bream all day long if you bung a load of ground bait in. But, here we go. Now I'm going to stick the oar in, I'm going to creep up to this bush. Normally there's a bit of tide run, a bit of flow here, but there's just no flow, so it might not actually make a squat of difference, to be honest with you. So let's have a look. Let's turn it round. Yeah, there's a gravel bar just at the end here, but it's more like a pond, isn't it? That is amazing. Okay, good thing about a belly boat, look, you can sneak up. I'm in reverse now, look. Sneaky, sneaky. What's this? You gotta be quiet. You gotta be quiet. Here we go. Right, just a bit forward just to stop me going too far in. Okay, I'm gonna try and get in a bit closer. Putting it in reverse, just lightly in reverse, something like that. Now forward. There you go. Right, I'm just going to sit here now. Got my line, bail arm completely open, not worried about anything. It'll be a quick bite if at all. Go. Check my clutch. Just use my tips of my toes now, just to keep us in line. And the paddle. A little bit of scum on the line, that doesn't help. I'm not worried about slack line because I'm after barbel. You know when you got a bite, so it's not like it's sensitive fishing. I'll keep the camera facing this way, I think. Dearie me. Yeah, enough of that. I don't want to get a bite and then have to blur out the camera. So this is my third trip. If you haven't seen the other two vids, the first one was a nightmare. I've had to use just my head cam, I'm afraid. I can't put this bit of reversing because the wind's blowing me. Yeah, I've had to use just the head cam footage because the rest of it got corrupted on the main camera. So this camera behind me here. So I had a broken cable for the microphone and it just made this whining sound, so I can't really use the footage. I can use it for B-roll, you know, a little bit of that, but so I will put one together when I get back on that day, on that first day, which was the Tuesday, no, Wednesday? No, Tuesday, can't remember, Wednesday. And today, I can't even remember what day it is now. I think it's Friday, I went for my second day, and today is Sunday, I think? Yeah, Sunday, that's right. Yeah, Sunday. So, I have tried so many different spots, it's unbelievable. So many different spots. Right, at the moment, we're just on the cabbage weed, just below me now. I can just see a bit of cabbage weed, so we are literally on the edge. maybe that tree's not, looking at it now, it's not sticking out quite as far as it used to, just a little bit off, but it's not too much, so I think we're okay. I tend to like doing the sneaky sort of fishing, you know, where you just go along, do a swim for a little bit, few casts in one swim, one cast maybe sometimes in a swim, sometimes stay there all day I suppose, but yeah. But the river's low and it's boiling hot, so if we do winkle something out, I'll be happy chappy.
How's it going?
3 days, one fish.
What, perch or
big bream.
big bream?
It was blind, it was ill, it looked terrible.
Did you try for pike?
No, I haven't tried for pike. I want to get a carp or a barbel if I can.
Yeah, okay.
That's what I'm after. That's what I'm after, really, you know.
I think I've seen quite large fishes over there on my
Oh.
Pico.
Oh.
Just on over there, you know.
Oh, what, on the channel for the River Way?
Channel, yeah.
Oh.
I think that was carp.
Oh.
Maybe you should try. I haven't got today. But
No, but that's, you know.
that was yesterday. So
Yeah, not much difference then. Hopefully, yeah.
Definitely. I've seen like that post about 3 meters more in the channel.
Okay. Oh, lovely. I'll be over there later. Nice one. Thank you.
Try it, yeah.
Thank you.
This area over there, it's a pike all the time.
Yeah, pike, crazy pike here, isn't there?
Yeah.
Look, and catfish as well.
Yeah, the other trap is for catfish.
Oh, is he? There's a deep.
It's got light scope, so it's,
There's a deep hole there, isn't there?
yeah, there is 12.5 meters over there.
Yeah, it's crazy.
They're trying to sit in there, yeah.
Yeah, lovely, isn't it? Oh. Yeah, have a good day, won't you? Thank you. That's always good, you know, taking information like that, something you jump on. We'll see how long the chap in the boat there stays, and then maybe go over and have a little look, sit back and just watch, see if there's anything moving. But this is free fishing, you know. I say it every video now. It's free fishing. Look at it. It looks like a lake, a beautiful lake somewhere. This is middle of London. You got, it's not far to Kingston, Hampton Court, that sort of area. That's the signets. I should have brought some bread. And up there is a lovely weir around the corner. It's quite hot. There's nowhere to moor at all, but lovely little spot really. Right, let me get myself sorted because of the swanage. So what I'll do is I'll go that way, turn it around, blown upriver at the moment because there's no flow at all where I am at the moment. What I'll do is I'll let's try and turn this around a bit. See if we can do that. There we go. That's better. What a lovely way to spend the day, huh? Yeah, my third attempt, so really hoping to catch something a bit half decent this time. Would have thought you would have done by now. So it is a lot harder, the fishing though on the River Thames nowadays compared to what it used to be like. I say that every video. I say a lot of things every video, I think. So my back's going to be killing me in half hour to an hour. So I reckon within an hour and a half, if I can put up with a certain amount, hour and a half, 2 hours, I'm going to be back up top where my car is, laying down in the bed, snoring my head off for a bit. I had 3 3¾ hours sleep last night, that's all. So I got woken up by the sun and the raging heat in the tent, so yeah, not good. You know, it's nice sat here like this, like it's a pond or a lake, but it's really not conducive to good fishing, just having absolutely no flow. I mean, I'm looking at the weir now and there's leaves on the water and they're not even moving. So we shall see, we shall see. So I'll give it another 10 minutes maximum here, I think, just under this little bit. I could move it slightly out a bit, but I think I'm in the right place. I mean, the drop off I could see and then it was clear, so I'm in the right spot, and if they're there they should have it. They should have it. So we'll give it 10 minutes and then I'm going to move up. I know people are going to disagree, but I do what I do, so you know. There was a knock, just a slight knock. Now this chap here in this inflatable in front of me, he's right in the spot where there used to be a large log that used to stick up a bit closer in, about halfway between me, between the bush and this gentleman in the inflatable, and used to be able to tie a rope around that and then just fish the deep hole. He's pretty much right on that deep hole as we speak now. Very good for catfish. Works a treat for the cats. They're not big, but you know, don't need to be big to be beautiful. To be honest with you, they're bloody ugly, but come on, fishies. Hopefully I'll be getting to Sunbury Weir as well. I'm going to hopefully try and do a couple of days here, so around Shepperton Weir and upriver, a couple of little spots I know, and then it'll be Sunbury. Hopefully I'll be launching at Old Bathing Station car park, which is just upstream from it, just a little way. It's either that or launch at King's Lawn, but if you launch at King's Lawn you've got a bit of a walk. Mind you saying that, you've got a little bit of a walk, I must admit, with Old Bathing Station, but I do have help, so that isn't going to be an issue today, so next time. So I think I'll probably do that. Sunbury, you know, it's really good for barbel and carp. There's a little tricky area, so yeah, I'm on the gravel as well. This is absolutely perfect fishing. I'm literally on gravel, so I'm just going to reverse up, right, and I'm going to nick a bit. I'm going to poach a bit and try and twizzle round if I can. No, we got a bit of wind and current now, so it's sort of moved me around a bit, so that's not going to work. No point fighting against it. A little bit of reverse, get a bit closer. But yep, I'll be up there, Sunbury, King's Lawn or Old Bathing Station car park. If I launch at King's Lawn, it's a 0.9 of a mile apparently on Google Maps. Nearly a mile to get to the weir, which is quite a long way really. So, oh, it's not. It's only, has it 10 minutes in this or something? I don't know. But it's actually not far at all when I think about it, so maybe I will. Now, that hasn't got me anything there. No Maybe had a pluck, but I think it was more of a drag. So I'm going to check my bait. It should have maybe a little bit of paste on it still. Yeah, I can feel it. I can feel the paste. Yeah, look at this, it's working perfectly. Even poking its head out a little bit, which is perfect. Little flash of colour. It's rock hard. That bit isn't, but it will be soon enough. So, a quick dunk. And then, well, I almost want to drop my anchor here, you know. I think I might drop my anchor here, to be honest. Let's drop my anchor. Yeah, let's do it. It's a nice little spot, so here we go.
That's how you sit in those.
Sorry?
That's how you sit in those.
Yeah.
I always wonder, where do the legs go?
You steer with them. It's lovely. And I stand up at any point, you know, when it's shallow enough. So it's lovely. I was sat in an armchair. Lazy fishing, isn't it? Thank you. Thank you. Alright, so let's do the honours. Go that way, you're going to hit me. Steer that way.
Yeah, I know, that's what I'm telling you, mate. I'm ever so sorry.
Blimmin' heck. Don't worry, it's full of people like that on the Thames. They're an absolute bloody nightmare. Not a clue. Shouldn't be in charge of a boat, you know. End of. No argument. It is what it is. Well, not when there's people around anyway. Fair enough if you want to teach somebody, but you're going to do it in the right time and not in a busy spot. Right, now this could get me in trouble here, or it may not. We'll see, won't we? Let's see. So I want to drop back on that, just that edge there. It might push me out a little bit far, or it might push me under the hedge. I'm not too sure which yet, so we'll see. Bit of reverse, so I'm just slowly changing my spot here. Right, I'm going to just tighten up on the anchor now, slowly. Don't want to rip it out of its hole. There we go. I feel the gravel bottom right now. Wow, it's perfect. Literally going to be a drop just sort of under my feet almost. Right, sneaky. Let's get this paste nice and cool. I really need to catch something for you guys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. I'm promising it, haven't I? Right, so that's the edge of the crease. That's going to be the second spot. Because these trees, oh, this is it. That was a lovely gravelly sort of area there. That's definitely the gravel run. We're still in the right spot then. I've got to lower this so you can see the rod in the rod rest. Now we're anchored. I can keep it in one spot, hopefully. Don't drag around too much. How's that? You better see that okay, won't you? Yeah, you better see that okay. Got time to settle in a bit. Just been blown off course slightly again. This might rip the anchor up. I have set it how I should have set it originally the first time I started. Putting the weight above the anchor rather than below it. Silly sod, I should know that. That's a good thing about this belly boat, you don't get wet really. It's so high up out of the water. I mean, I take it out to sea a lot, like I mentioned earlier. Deep sea fishing, I've been out to the Nab Tower in the Solent, which is an old World War, oh gosh, was it World War I, World War II submarine barrier type emplacement? They've turned it into a lighthouse of sorts. 7 miles out to sea, Isle of Wight one side, Hailing Island the other. Catching, well, trying to catch the big bass that hang around there, and the big bream and the big pout and pollock and stuff. But that was a lovely day in the summer. I had a mate who dived it, and it shows all of that as well. All the rigging underneath, all the concrete, all the broken up cement and pipes and God knows what. My mate had some nice lobster and crab off of it diving. He filmed it all, so I put that in with the actual video, so you get this. Oh, that was different. You get to see the actual footage of the bottom, you know, where I'm actually properly fishing. So that was me. Is that me? That is me, isn't it? Yeah. It's quite hard to keep this boat in line. I mean it's fingertips, so it's not difficult. It's just tricky. That's the word. I'm so desperate to catch something. I have got it on camera, but it's on my head cam. Like I said, the first day, the footage was completely ruined because of that broken cable. So I will make a video of that through the head cam footage. It'll just be a video short. I've been fishing for 3 days, had two and a half days, had one bream. Oh yeah, this one was ugly though. Real old rock warrior, you know. Yeah. Sorry? Well, thank you, sir. Have a nice day. Lovely. We're literally on a gravel bar here. I've seen it when it's extra low. It's not low at the moment, but in the drought situations, it's just up on this bank here. It's only about a foot deep, 1.5 foot deep. So, and it's crystal clear, and you can see the barbel under the tree. But it's hard to anchor because sometimes there's boats along here, you know, and they're owned. I think they're private moorings or something. So it's hard to sort of. You don't want to encroach on people's space too much. Some people do, but some people don't mind. But you know, if it was me, I wouldn't want it. You're not actually allowed to fish, I don't think, along here. They've always said it, but people are always fishing. But I haven't seen anyone fishing there today, so I don't know if they've got a bit hot on it and maybe stopped it. I think they've restricted night fishing now, I heard, just through messages. Hampton Court, maybe, worth checking. Or is it Aragon Avenue? It might actually be both, actually, Hampton and Aragon. So do check that. If you want to see those, I've got information, loads. I've walked the whole stretches, show every single swim in detail, how far they are, you know, from the car, everything. So techniques and things. But if you are going night fishing there, I'll check. In fact, I might do a bit of research when I get back. Try and find out myself, and then I'll do a little update video for you, because it'd be nice to know, wouldn't it? What I'll do, give it a little bit of time, just another 5 minutes, and I'll give it one more cast. I'm going to give it a cast over towards, well, the gravel run sort of starts just off the edge of this, roughly off the edge of these trees here, it sort of goes off and then it drops off into the deep hole. So I'm going to sort of try, there's a bit of gravel around there, and I want to just try that little spot there, slightly under the trees a bit more maybe, but give that a little go. Do you know what, I might actually come back to this spot on the way back. I think I'll probably do that. Yeah, that makes sense. I'll do that. Right, I've just got to check the battery on my GoPro properly. 12%. Wow. They don't last long in the summer when it's really hot, or actually in the winter when it's really cold. Oh, come on, fishies, show us your mouth. A yard above your tail. So a yard long, in other words.
Oh yeah, he's ready.
I always forget to bring bread. I should always bring bread, you know, just to feed the ducks. Maybe a bit of corn, you know. Actually, yeah, a little bit of dried duck, what do they call it, duck feed, you know. It's a bit better than bread for them. Yep. I'm going to put a little special box for that. I'll try and hand feed some swans. That would be nice. I've hand fed seals pretty much in Chichester Harbour before. So, so many seals. I still can't believe I'm here, you know. 5 years since I fished the River Thames. Crazy. You know, I can't believe we haven't had any nibbles. I mean, it's not like I've been noisy, is it? So, I'm going to go for a little wander upstream. It's only up a little way. On the left hand side is a little outflow. It's probably not flowing now. It might be, it might not be, but we'll have a little looky, shall we? Maybe a chance of a nibble, a bream, something like that. I mean, I've had barbel out of there, chub out of there, but I've never had carp or anything out of there, but I've had a lot of bream out of there as well. I just want to get a bite, land some fish for the camera, you know. Okay, I'm going to do it. I'm going to make a move. Oh, we're going to go up to the next spot, like I said, which is just up here a little bit. I'll tell you what, I could do wing mirrors. Turn around's killing me, so right, let's do it. Let's make a little move. If there were fish there, I'd have known by now, so I'm going to give it a little bit more time, come back and see what we can do there. Okay, lay that down, lovely jubbly. Grab hold of the tree, tie onto that and cast into that little flow. Hopefully I'll be able to pull out a bream here. Maybe a chub or a barbel would be nice. I've had £100 of bream out of here before, quite happily, to be honest.